To the markets and quickly talk markets before my colleague Effiong Ekop come here. But the market is up 0.46%. Ekop will be joining me here very shortly. But I have Mr. Paul Uzum via phone for us to talk about this. An equities trader with Planet Capital Limited. Mr. Paul, what is your take with regards to the performance of the market today?
Yeah, the market surged by 0.4. The market surged by 0.48% today, and the liquid activities were seen significantly in the liquid market segment of the market, notably the banking sector. We saw strong demand for stocks in GT and Zenith, and this is driven by expectations from the from change of government. So we're seeing rally in the market. Many investors who just some couple of days ago are reinvesting the dividends in the market. Relatively, foreign portfolio investors, since they're not able to take out their funds from the country for a couple of years, now that they are collecting dividends and they are seeing that if we are going to have a change of government, what they are doing is to reinvest this dividends in the market, buying the same shares that the end dividends. So that's spurred up bullish sentiment across several stocks in the market, starting from the banking stocks and spreading to consumer goods and other stocks that tend to have strong fundamentals. To support this bullish sentiment, many banks, many companies also, especially banks, declared a very impressive Q1 results. And we're seeing that in the pricing of most of the banks are listed. So from the banks, starting from the banks, we're seeing that source rally, especially the Tier 1 banks, Zenith, Guarantee, Access, UBA, and then from there spreading to other segments of the market.
I must thank you so much, Mr. Uzum there.
I think it will continue. It will continue. Yeah, this rally, this movement in markets will continue.
All right, then. Thank you so much. I do enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
All right, interesting conversation. If you want to take it up from where Mr. Paul stopped, he's still looking not really bad.
Not bad at all, because attention is shifting to the banks. The big banks are really taking attention. The likes of GT Company Holdings, Zenith, Access, UBA, then the ever-present Transcorp. Now we see the index is indicating great interest of investors in many of the sectors. But apart from the banking sector, we've seen manufacturers, taking attention, and stocks in the telecom and technology sectors also being very, very attractive. Talking about the volume traded, almost 300 million units, valued above 3 billion. That's reasonable, on a day like this. I think that investors are really weighing, the baskets and buying as much as they could to improve their portfolio, before the end of this particular quarter. I think that investors are really marking their time, and it is good.
All right. So let's see if we can sustain this as we move on in the week, right?
Sustaining, I think so, because when we traded in the negative in the past 2-3 weeks, since last week, we've seen, gradual recovery of prices. And look at the index of today, it's very reasonable, 0.39%. So I see this, gradual recovery actually beginning the bullish trend. Once we just, install this new administration, I think that's the only thing the market is waiting for.
Thank you so much, Effiong Ekop there.
That's it.